A simple headline hiding a historic shift. Sometimes the events that reshape the future don't come with fireworks. Sometimes they arrive wrapped in a simple headline. Anthropic to invest $50 billion in 2 new U.S. data centers. But don't let the simplicity fool you. Behind that $50 billion number is a geopolitical strategy, a brutal infrastructure race, and a shift in global technological power. Today we're going to look at this story the way it truly deserves, not as business news, but as a seismic moment with effects far deeper than what's on the surface. Why would Anthropic pour $50 billion into land, electricity, GPUs, and infrastructure? The answer is straightforward. Modern AI is no longer just software, it's a resource. And Anthropic is buying control of that resource. These new data centers aren't office buildings, aren't factories, aren't showpieces. They are AI gold mines. They're where millions of GPUs will run non-stop. Next-generation AI models will be trained. Compute capacity will multiply. Breakthroughs that shape science and industry will be born. To put it bluntly, Anthropic isn't building data centers. Anthropic is building tomorrow. At the start of the year, President Donald Trump issued a clear order: make America the world capital of artificial intelligence. Immediately, tech giants shifted their infrastructure plans. States began competing to host new data centers. Massive energy projects kicked into motion. Companies were pressured to build inside the U.S. Anthropic's 2 mega projects fit perfectly into that political moment. This is not coincidence. This is precision timing. To build this massive infrastructure, Anthropic partnered with FluidStack, a company most people haven't heard of, but one that quietly powers Meta, Midjourney, and Mistral. FluidStack brings exactly what Anthropic needs: speed, the ability to deploy gigawatts of power, deep experience handling massive GPU clusters, and a proven record of hitting impossible deadlines. Put simply, FluidStack has the tank, Anthropic has the mission. Together, they accelerate. Yes, the projects will create 800 full-time jobs, 2,400 construction jobs. But that's not the real story. The real story is this: these data centers will transform Texas and New York into AI superhubs for the next 10 to 20 years. Just like Silicon Valley in the 1990s, infrastructure brings startups, investment, higher property values, new scientific centers, entire ecosystems of talent and capital. These regions are about to change forever. You cannot talk about AI without talking about OpenAI. OpenAI has locked in $1.4 trillion in long-term commitments with Microsoft, NVIDIA, Amazon, Google, Oracle. They're burning money to become the uncontested number 1. Anthropic is taking a different path. Safety-focused, alignment-focused, financially disciplined, targeting break-even by 2028. But Anthropic knows one thing for sure: you cannot compete in AI without your own infrastructure. That's the real reason behind the $50 billion spend. Here's the part few people talk about. Modern AI data centers consume more electricity than steel mills, more than airports, even more than small cities. If the AI boom continues at today's pace, the U.S. grid will overload, transformers will be in shortage, renewable energy won't come online fast enough. Electricity will become the bottleneck of innovation. This is why OpenAI recently asked the U.S. government to extend CHIPS Act tax credits to transformers and power grid equipment. It sounds absurd, but it exposes a truth. AI isn't software anymore. AI is an energy industry. Anthropic understands this better than most, and they're preparing early. Behind the scenes, Anthropic has become the center of a powerful strategic triangle. Amazon built a 200-acre campus for them. Google pumped in tens of billions in compute credits. Alphabet invested directly. This alliance forms a trifecta of compute, cloud, and frontier AI models. And that transforms Anthropic from a startup into one of America's core AI infrastructure pillars. If OpenAI is the spear, Anthropic is the fortress. After years of watching the AI industry evolve, here's what stands out most. 1. Anthropic isn't building data centers. They're buying their right to exist. Any AI company that doesn't own its compute will be crushed by those who do. 2. By 2026, compute will matter more than models. Code can be copied. Ideas can spread. But compute belongs only to nations, trillion-dollar companies, those who invest early and aggressively. 3. This isn't an AI race, it's an energy war. Electricity is the new currency of intelligence. 4. The 50 by spend is a ticket to the next decade of competition. Anyone joining after 2026 will be too late. 5. The US is quietly building a digital wall, a way to keep frontier AI development inside American borders. This shift is subtle, but very real. When you look past the headlines, past the numbers, past the job counts, past the technical details, you see something much larger. A nation restructuring its technological foundation, a company positioning itself for dominance, an industry entering a new phase of explosive growth, and a global power shift happening in real time. AI is no longer software. AI is the new economy, the new infrastructure, the new battleground. Anthropic understands this. The US government understands this. And the world is about to enter a decade where compute, electricity, and data centers decide who leads and who falls behind. The race has only just begun, but those who moved first will write the rules for the entire century.